America on Fox. To the NFL now, new season, new faces on new teams. Alas, new headlines. Tyreek Hill, who was part of one of the most unstoppable offenses ever when he was paired with Travis Kelce in Kansas City, now with the Dolphins. And get this, Tyreek thinks the Dolphins might just have as dangerous a pair of receivers in Tyreek and Jaylen Waddle. When asked about defenses trying to stop them, he had this to say. Earmuffs, kids, earmuffs.
Oh, they're scared. I'm going to tell you what, J-Dub, like, he's faster than I thought. Like, when I first got here, I was like, okay, he's a 4.3. Because typically, like, when you see 4.3 guys, you know, they don't run as fast on the football field. But J-Dub, like, he actually runs a 4.3 on the football field. There's a difference.
You're going to laugh, but J-Dub was my nickname all throughout high school on the volleyball team. Everything was J-Dub. So me and Jaylen were like this, even though you can't see what I'm doing. Broussard.
Yes.
I was like, is he talking about me? Will Tyreek regret all his comments about the Dolphins' offense?
Well, J-Dub, look, I don't think that the Dolphins are going to light the world on fire like Tyreek is saying. Because when you take these comments combined with the rest of what he's been saying this offseason, I mean, you think they're going to win the Super Bowl, at least get there. I'm not willing to go that far. But that receiving core is nice. All right, Jaylen Waddle had a great rookie year, even with the unevenness at quarterback. Obviously, we know what Tyreek Hill is. Mike Gesicki, he's a very good tight end. The running back core is even nice, all right? And Nick is going to paint this like I'm saying Tua Tagovailoa is a future Hall of Famer. Just because I'm not ready to relegate him to career backup status. All right? Just because I'm not ready to write him off after just 21 regular season games. Just because I speak about him in measured tones. All right? But here's what I know, Nick. Tagovailoa's won 13 of those 21 games. Tagovailoa is very accurate. That's one thing. He's not more accurate than Mahomes, but he is accurate. That's one thing Tyreek is right about. All right? And he's done that, Nick, playing behind the worst offensive line in football. All right? In the last 2 years, Pro Football Focus has had him in the bottom 5. Those are his 2 years there. So I do think a better performance from Tua is coming. I do think the offense is going to be legit. I actually like Mike McDaniel. From what I see so far, I like him. I think he's a smart guy, and I think he'll do some good things. Now, Tyreek, again, has set the bar so high that Tua, Nick, almost needs to be Pat Mahomes to make up, to reach Tyreek's standard, all right? It's going to be tough for the Dolphins just to make the playoffs. Even as I think Tua will play better and the offense will be good. If you get 3 teams from the AFC West, 2 from the AFC North, then that leaves Buffalo in the AFC East. All right? So it's going to be tough, but I'll end with this, Nick. Tyreek Hill is closer to the truth about Tua than you are.
Okay. No, he's not. Well, okay, that's interesting because I do think he's a career backup. And Tyreek says he's the most accurate passer in the league. So you're on that side of it. Wilds, I need you to put your creative brain over the weekend on a project. We need a new placeholder for the way Brew talks about some of these quarterbacks. And then he says, listen, I'm not saying he's a future Hall of Famer. No, but you are saying he's like a future Donovan McNabb. Or whatever that next tier is. Brew talks about these guys in glowing terms. And then he's like, but I'm not saying he's Y.A. Tittle. I am simply saying, but what are you saying? Because you like Tua. He's 13-8, all these things. So, okay, exactly. I'm saying he's good. Somebody mark that down. I want that in a time capsule. Chris Broussard, quotation mark. I'm saying he's good, in quotation mark, on Tua Tagovailoa, because I'm saying he's not. And here's what I anticipate. Can we show the Dolphins schedule? The Dolphins, I anticipate, now week 1, they have a nice, easy game. But then it's the Ravens, then it's the Bills,
not a nice person.
then it's the Bengals. So I anticipate that after week 4, when the Dolphins are 1-3, that this news is coming out of Cincinnati, where the game was played. Tyreek Hill left the locker room before the media entered. Tyreek Hill did not give commentary after a 3-catch, 18-yard performance. Now listen, I am incredibly grateful, Wilds, for what Tyreek Hill did with my beloved Kansas City Chiefs. They don't win the Super Bowl. They won without him. He was a great player, and on the field, he did everything right. But I think he is biting off more than he can chew in service of trying to be a good teammate. I actually think he's doing him and his team a disservice. I give him credit, Wilds. He's not done a lot of me commentary. They're going to be scared bleepless about us. It's a little bit about him, but he's trying to build up to talk about Waddle. I think he believes he's doing the right thing, but I think because of the limitations of Tua, it's going to be something that will follow him throughout the year, and I think he's going to be quickly frustrated.
Okay, so I think that the Dolphins start 0-4. They have the Patriots week 1 in Miami. It's a game we often lose, but I'm actually thankful that we get this Dolphins squad week 1 before they get everything worked out. You know why? I'm not scared expletive, as Tyreek Hill says, but I am a little bit nervous, Broussard, about 3 things. Number 1, I'm just nervous about speed in general. The team is super fast. Tyreek's fast. He said Jaylen Waddle's even faster than he thought. 2, I'm worried that Jaylen Waddle, who had 2 touchdowns against my beloved Patriots, is going to come out this year and be even better. And guess what? Last year, when you look at his stats, it's basically him and Anquan Bolden. 104 yards, over 104 receptions, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. And number 3, and Nick, I'll throw this to you because you've seen Tyreek Hill his entire career. I'm nervous about the unknown. I'm nervous about the Mike McDaniel, going into his bag of tricks. And like last year, Tyreek Hill had 96 rushing, or what was considered rushing yards. You throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage or backwards. Jaylen Waddle had 3. I could see some sort of Deebo Samuel-esque type thing.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to.
Like the play that the Browns ran for Odell against the Cowboys. Yeah. Something weird, kind of like mastermind brain that scares me that Mike McDaniel's going to break out.
No, and Brew, I just go to you quickly on this. That is what I think they're going to have to do, because I don't believe in Tua, but I mean, he can throw the ball 5 yards. I think they're going to get the ball to Tyreek and Jaylen behind the line of scrimmage and in space and try to, I think, not quite like Deebo, but I think that's the way they're going to try to accumulate yards, Brew.
No, I agree. Look, we know he's not throwing the ball 70 yards down the field, but I do think we know he's accurate, Nick, and both of these guys can run after the catch. So I do, and Wilds, Tyreek nailed you. You can deny it all you want. You are terrified. Nick, did you hear that comment? You're terrified.
Yeah,
you just praised him to the high heavens.
Terrifies a lot.
You're terrified.
I'm a little nervous.
That's why 1-3.
Scared.
1-3. They'll get that first win.